Hi everyone, I'm Festin, co-founder and CEO of The Office. We're building an AI SDR that sells for you in autopilot on LinkedIn, and this is the demo. It all starts here on the campaigns table, where you can create a campaign for sales outreach. I'm going to go ahead and do that. First, we write the campaign name and write pilot, and then here we write the connection node that will be sent to each person that you add to this campaign. I wrote this one before the demo. So, hi, I'm Festin, co-founder of The Office. We're building an AI SDR that sells on autopilot on LinkedIn. Would you be open to a 30-minute demo? To this connection node, you can add unlimited number of follow-ups, but for the demo, I'm only going to add one. So I wrote again this follow-up. So hi again, we offer a 30-day trial so you can test it with no commitment, and send this 3 days after they have accepted the connection request, but they have not responded. The second part is where you add the leads to this campaign, and you can do this in two ways. First, by the provided filters, so job position, location, industry, company, or company headcount, or by using a link directly from LinkedIn, which offers a more advanced filtering because there's 38 available filters on LinkedIn. I'm going to use this method for the demo. So as you can see here, I've already prepared a link from LinkedIn. So I'm targeting companies that are 1 to 10 people, CEOs in the United States. All you have to do is just copy this URL right here, paste it here and say, I want to add 20 leads to this campaign, and then you click create campaign. What happens now is that the AI SDR goes to that link and it adds the first 20 leads that it finds from there. If we refresh the page right here, you can see that 20 leads were actually added to this campaign, and then you can see those leads here on the leads table. So when they were added, who was added, and also what's the status. Is it waiting or has it already been outreached? The moment the leads are here on the leads table, what happens every day is that the AI SDR goes to 25 of these leads and it writes them the connection node that we initially set when we created the campaign. Then you can see the status here on the outreach table. So when they were outreached, who was outreached, and also what's the status. No response, accepted, or responded. This kind of all comes together into the dashboard, where you have a clear view of a complete outreach. So how many leads were outreached in total, how many accepted the connection request, and then how many conversations were generated. And then for conversations, we categorize them into 3 categories, positive, neutral, and then negative. And then we further subcategorize them. For example, for positive, 76 people booked a meeting. For neutral, 26 people had a question about a feature. And then for negative, 88 people were not interested. We're also allowing now to further expand into these conversations. And if you click book meetings, you're actually going to see a sentence that summarizes the complete conversation. For example, I'm open to a demo. Do I set that up with you? Hi, Festin, sure, let's talk. The same can be done for not interested. For example, not interested in a demo, but sounds great. No, thank you, etc., etc. So as you can see, this gives you a very clear picture of your complete outreach from the beginning till the end. This is what we've done with version 2.0. Thank you for your time. All the best.